When we operate from a place of fear and criticism, the desire, the motive to grow is to not feel inferior. And if I just receive enough recognition, if I just get enough validation, if I just make enough money, then it'll feel like enough.
When you beat yourself up, when you bully yourself, you're activating that same stress response. And over the long run, it leads to a host of both mental and physical health challenges.
And the worst part is we don't even realize it.
A coach, a storyteller, and a catalyst for change.
Introducing Mr. Kovatchis.
The most important step towards any sort of change you want to make in any arena of your life is simply awareness that there's something to change.
We care so much about what other people think about us.
When we start to compare ourselves with our peers, with those we see on social media, there's always going to be somebody with more fill in the blank than we have. There's always going to be somebody that's making more money than we are. For those that don't know Jen, she was like the OG influencer, so much so that she was my high school crush. So much so that I found her email online and I asked her to high school prom over email. The first time in my life my friends have ever been ghosted. We don't realize that our emotional home base, that most of the decisions we make are not made from a place of love, truth, authenticity, and presence, but from a place of stress, worry, anxiety, and fear.
I've got to be successful, and if I'm not, we call ourselves a failure. Self-compassion is and will always be a more effective motivator for personal growth than self-criticism, and it's super simple why. Because its driving force is love, not fear. The desire, the motive to grow is to not feel inferior. The desire, the motive to grow is to be superior. We recognize that it is our birthright as human beings to be worthy of love as we are. Of course, we want to invest and become the best version of ourselves. We recognize that when we fill up our cup of self-love, it then allows us to effortlessly pour into those that we love and we care about. We believe that those around us, our loved ones, colleagues, friends, deserve more love, compassion, and support than ourselves. Mindfulness is exercise for your mental health. If you never train this thing up here, we lose the ability to focus. We slowly but surely become more and more disconnected from who we really are. People do not remember what you said. They could care less what you achieved in life. They remember how you made them feel.
It was incredible. Matt is so great. The perspectives that he shared literally shifted my whole perspective on how I feel about myself and ways I could be more compassionate with myself, folks around me. 10 out of 10.
What you give, you receive in abundance. Who do I want to be? Because so often in life we focus on what can I get done?